chocolate pie. Bake the crust and fill it high. Pumpkin swirl chocolate pie. Something for your sweet tooth to satisfy. Hello, 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 my loves, and welcome back into my kitchen. My name is Gabrielle Reyes, aka One Great Vegan. And today we are going to be making some pumpkin swirl chocolate pie. This is a recipe that is perfect for official pie season. Cacao Bliss, Cacao Bliss. I love Cacao Bliss, y'all. Not only does it have some nice, fierce flavors in there too, y'all, but check it out. It got turmeric in there, MCT oil, lucuma, and yes, my loves, 4 superfoods. So you would have no idea that this is nourishing your body, feeding your spirit and your soul. Because y'all, it's in a pie. It's gonna be sweet, it's gonna be a treat, and it's also 100% sweetened with maple syrup, y'all. So let's get going, let's get glowing, and get into our pumpkin pie, y'all. The first thing you want to do is set your oven to 350 degrees. We're gonna be baking up our pie crust, and then we're gonna be filling it up and putting it into the refrigerator for about 2 hours after we filled it up with all of our fun fillings. So what I got right here is some almond flour right here. Add that into your bowl. I'm adding in 2 cups of almond flour. And then I have some water here. I'm gonna sprinkle in about 2 tablespoons of some water, as well as some tapioca flour. This is gonna help everything bind together since we're not using eggs in this recipe, and we're not gonna be using milk in this recipe either. So add in about 1/2 cup of your tapioca flour. And then what I've done is I've actually melted up my vegan butter. I love vegan butter, y'all. I'll be using vegan butter in all my recipes. Adding in 2 tablespoons right there. And then we're gonna mix this up, y'all, and form a nice thick dough. You want this pretty thick, and if you need it to be thinner, just splash in a little bit more of your water as you go. So you can see this start to thicken on up. It's getting perfect. So look at this wonderful dough we have created. Easy, beautiful dough I have right here. Get yourself a kitchen towel and lay it down on your table just like that. Get your dough into a nice round ball, and grab yourself some flour and just sprinkle it on over. This is gonna help make sure it doesn't stick to our table, y'all, or stick to anything, honestly. This is just the best way to make sure it doesn't stick to anything. Make sure you have a nice, good helping of flour all over your towel, and then grab your dough, boom, dough in the middle, and start to give it a nice push all the way around. We're gonna easily form this into a circle, and you want it to be bigger than your actual pie plate. So I like to get out my pie plate and just measure it and press it down and make sure getting all of that dough squeezed out all around. This is gonna create a nice, flaky, beautiful crust that only takes about 15 minutes to bake too, y'all. This is the easiest crust, and you can use this for your other pies too. If you wanna use this on a traditional pumpkin pie, go for it. Just a normal chocolate pie, if you wanna be that way, go for it. Today, we're gonna be merging it together with that pumpkin swirl chocolate pie situation. Grab yourself a knife and cut around the edges to form about 1/2 inch outside of your pie plate. And what we're gonna do is actually save all this extra pie dough. We're gonna help fill in all the edges that need to be fully formed whenever we put it into our pie plate. I like to fold it up just like that, like it's a little gift, a little pie gift. And then we're gonna flip it around, boom, and we're gonna pop out our pie inside our pie plate. Look at this, perfect pie every time. Perfect pie every time. Get yourself your extra pie dough and just squeeze that into the top. Typically, you'll need to like rebuild the top area just a little bit. The next thing you're gonna wanna do actually is grab yourself a fork, and this is the easiest way to add a little bit of pizzazz into your pie crust, and also make it look like you really went in with the decorations, okay? But you actually just got yourself a fork. Grab yourself a fork, start to press the indentations all the way around. Look at this, I'm gonna press in my indentations all the way around. Whoa, pressing my indentations all the way around. fancy tools for this pie, y'all. We keeping it simple, keeping it colorful, keeping it home cooking. Pie crust. Look at that, y'all. We're gonna bake her up right here, right now. Let's bake up our pie crust. Let's bake up our pie crust. So the mixture we're gonna be using today is actually coconuts and cashews. If you're allergic to cashews, that's okay, and that's all right. You can actually use pine nuts if you need to, or you can actually just use some sunflower seed butter too. Raw cashews that have been soaking overnight, so I would say they've been soaking for about 10 hours at this point. I've drained them out and they're nice and soft and plump. This is gonna help everything just get nice and creamy. Add that into your blender, 2 cups of our beautiful soaked cashews, full fat coconut milk. Add in 2 cups of your full fat coconut milk. This is obviously gonna make it nice and creamy and fatty. Give it that nice cheesecakiness too. The other ingredient you're gonna add into your cashew coconut cream is some vanilla extract. This is actually Mexican vanilla extract, so that sounds fancy and like it's gonna be delicious. I'm adding in about 1/4 teaspoon of my vanilla extract, and then we're just gonna blend this up until it's nice and smooth and put it into our different flavors. Coconut cashew cream, this is what we're gonna fill our pie with. What you're gonna want to get is 2 different bowls about the same exact size, and we're gonna pour in equal measurements of our coconut cashew cream. Ooh, look at that nice little drizzle right there. Come on, girl. All right, coconut cashew cream. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in my Cacao Bliss, adding it in to create that nice cacao chocolatey flavor that we love. And this also has some cinnamon in here too, y'all. A little bit of salt in there as well. I'm adding in 3 tablespoons of this. The Cacao Bliss, it brings that richness, and it also is fortified with so many extra vitamins and minerals that keep you going and glowing, and you didn't even know, cause it's dessert, y'all. So add in 3 tablespoons of your Cacao Bliss. And the other ingredients to get this a little bit of sweetness going on in here, add in 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. We're gonna add in 3 tablespoons of maple syrup into our other batch as well. What do I got here? I got some pumpkin puree. I'm adding in 1/2 cup of my pumpkin puree, and then pumpkin spice, everything nice with pumpkin spice. I love pumpkin spice, y'all. If you cannot tell, during October through December, possibly even into January, your girl is obsessed with pumpkin spice. So that's what I'm adding in to make this nice and just give that nice, rich, warm flavor. Into our chocolate one, I am adding in some coconut oil. This is gonna help bind everything together. So I'm gonna grab myself a whisk. Let's get into that chocolate one first. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Whisk it up, whisk it up. Whisk that chocolate layer up. Whisk it up. Whisk it up. Whisk up all that chocolatey goodness that is in there, y'all. I'm gonna have to have myself Yes, it is so good already, y'all. I could literally just eat this in spoonfuls. Ooh, that pumpkin swirl. Yes. This one, you're gonna need to get your elbows involved. Nice and thick and delicious. Let's get a taste. Let's go for it. Get a taste. Yes. Yes. So freaking good. Ooh. Pumpkin-y. Look at this beautiful pie crust we created. It smells really delicious as well. So I put some beans in there, and that's gonna help make sure that that bottom part stays down. I'm gonna remove my beans now. Ding, 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 ding. Ooh, one day I'm gonna need to get like musical mittens. Oh, musical mittens. So get your chocolate filling and drizzle it on in just like that. I like to cover all that first part. with my chocolate filling. And then here we go in with our pumpkin filling. Just give it a nice little dot over across. Like I said, I like to fill mine pretty high because I want to get all of those morsels of chocolatey, pumpkiny goodness in there. Another drizzle of our chocolate in the middle, and then I'm going to add in more of our pumpkin too. So I'm creating kind of like a swirled effect. We're going to go in even more with our knife and swirl it in too. Swirl up your pie, oh my, I swirl up your pie. I swirl up your pie. Whoa, swirl it up, swirl it up. Y'all, I really be making up songs about literally everything I be doing. Wiggle, 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 ah, wiggle, 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 pie, wiggle, pie, wiggle, 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 pie, wiggle, pie, wiggle, 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 pie. Y'all, I be having so much fun, for real. And it's all about food, y'all. It's just food. It's just food. But it's when it's delicious, you can't help yourself. My loves, look at what we got right here. Okay, I'm gonna pop this into my refrigerator for 2 hours or more. I suggest doing it overnight to get it nice and firm. And then we're gonna dig on in. So into our refrigerator she goes. Pumpkin swirl chocolate pie. Bake the crust and fill it high. Pumpkin swirl chocolate pie. Something for your sweet tooth to satisfy. Check out our beautiful pie chilling in the refrigerator for 2 hours. And now she's ready to be cut. Dig on in and get myself a slice of pie. I have been waiting hours to do this. Let's get going. Pumpkin swirl chocolate pie. Bake the crust and fill it high. Pumpkin swirl chocolate pie. Bake the crust and fill it high. Y'all, look at this. Look at this beautiful piece of pie we have created here today, y'all. Pumpkin swirl. Oh! Y'all would have seen me make this fall on the ground too. That would be my life. Oh, she's so good already. Pumpkin swirl chocolate pie. Bake the crust and fill it high. Pumpkin swirl chocolate pie. Something for your sweet tooth to satisfy. My loves, check out this beautiful pie we just created here today. Your girl's gonna grab a fork and dig on in, my loves. All right, y'all, dig on in. Y'all, she's good. Creamy, rich, cacao, pumpkin, sweet, chocolate, good crust. It's just good. It's just good, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Thank you so much for tuning in to another cooking class with me, Gabrielle Reyes. I will see you all next Saturday here live in the kitchen. And guess what? I'm gonna be making some Haitian pumpkin soup. I'm so excited to create this recipe. Just vibrant, full flavors in this dish, y'all. Oh, it's gonna be so delicious. But until then, I will see you all next time. And don't forget at the end of the day to sing your song, do your dance, and speak your truth. Goodbye, my love.